Gothic 1 Remake does not welcome you, it throws you in. No heroic introduction, no friendly village, no beautiful chosen one fantasy, just a prison colony, a magical barrier, a brutal world, and a nameless man who has no idea how badly this place wants to break him. That is Gothic, and that is why this remake feels different from most modern RPGs. You are not treated like the center of the universe. You are not powerful. You are not respected. You are not special. At the beginning, you are nobody, and the world makes sure you understand that. The Valley of the Mines is not just a map, it is a cage, a living, dirty, dangerous place where every faction has its own rules, every road feels unsafe, and every NPC looks like they know something you do not. That is the magic. Gothic 1 Remake is not about giving you freedom in the usual modern way. It is not just go anywhere and do anything. It is more uncomfortable than that. You can go anywhere, but that does not mean you should. Walk too far and the world reminds you that curiosity can get you killed. Pick the wrong fight and you learn very quickly that confidence is not the same as strength. Trust the wrong person and the colony eats you alive. This is an RPG built on pressure, not constant action, not endless markers, not a checklist pretending to be adventure. Pressure. You listen because information matters. You explore because every path could change something. You talk to people because survival depends on understanding who has power, who wants power, and who is willing to use you to get it. The combat is rougher, heavier, and more punishing than many modern players will expect. You do not glide through enemies like a superhero. You struggle, you miss, you get punished. You learn timing, spacing, patience, and when to run away. And honestly, that makes progression feel better. Because when you finally get stronger, it means something. When people start treating you differently, it feels earned. When a creature that once destroyed you becomes manageable, it feels personal. When the colony opens up, it is because you survived long enough to understand it. The remake also gives the old world a new body. The environments are more detailed, the atmosphere is darker, and the valley feels more alive than ever. Fires, camps, mines, forests, ruins, and faction territories all carry that same dirty fantasy identity that made the original unforgettable. But this is not a clean, soft remake designed to remove every sharp edge, and that is important. Gothic 1 Remake still feels old school at its core. It can be unforgiving, it can be slow, it can feel strange if you are used to modern RPGs constantly guiding you, rewarding you, and protecting you from mistakes. This game does not protect you from mistakes. It lets you make them, then it lets you suffer, and for some players that will be a problem. If you want a smooth fantasy power trip, this may feel too harsh. If you want constant quest markers and easy answers, Gothic will feel almost rude. If you do not like being weak at the start, the early hours may test your patience. But if you want an RPG world that feels hostile, reactive, and alive, this is exactly the point. Gothic 1 Remake is not trying to become every modern RPG. It is trying to remember what made Gothic dangerous in the first place. The dirt, the factions, the fear, the freedom, the feeling that the world does not care if you survive. So, is Gothic 1 Remake worth playing? Yes, but not for everyone. Play it if you want an RPG that makes you earn your place. Play it if you want a world that feels like it existed before you arrived. Play it if you miss games that do not explain everything, soften everything, or turn every danger into a tutorial. Because Gothic 1 Remake is not about becoming a hero. It is about entering a cage and learning how to survive long enough to matter.